Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the pre-show of Shotgun Wrestling. We are in the pre-show match of W2K16 SGW Universe Mode Season 2, Episode 4 of the pay-per-view, but we're on Big Guns this time, and this is the pre-show of New Year's Revolution. And tonight we are having a six-man ladder match, and that is between Dean Ambrose, Heath, Slater, Finn Balor, Adrian Neville, Christian, and Cara. These guys were all notified last week and the week and the show before on who's getting this title match. The way to win this match is to take a ladder, get it out of the climb up, get the briefcase, and inside the briefcase is the title. Don't worry, more information will be set on later on. So here we go. We are in Brisbane, Australia. Let's do this.
That's the look of confidence right there. Have you ever heard anything like this? This is unreal. A golden opportunity hanging high above the ring right now, and this crowd is ready to get this one underway.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our first ever pay-per-view of the new season in Shotgun Wrestling history. Well, not history. Well, just our first season of the new year, New Year's Revolution. And we're gonna start the show off with the pre-show, and that's a six-man ladder match for the Big Guns Championship. These men have been picked respectfully. But before I get on, let's get ready for our next opponent, our next competitor tonight, and that is Finn Balor. There he is. The man, no, I rephrase that, the demon, Finn Balor.
This arena has come completely unglued. Here we go, guys. Oh, this is going to be great.
Now look at that. He has put on the war paint. Finn Balor is ready to fight. He is ready to fight people. Now, if you do not remember, Finn Balor did make his debut in SGW in a ladder match. But he wasn't successful, but he did show amazing attributes in that match. For more information on that, watch the video after this video. Sorry about that, that was a little promo. But, yeah, look at Finn Balor. Or Balor. However you say it. The man, the monster, the demon. He slithers up the arena. The ropes. He hangs on like he's an actual monster. Now, this is something that you usually only see in wrestling, like superhero movies or something, but the crowd is hyped. I thought they were hyped when Dean Ambrose came out, but they are really hyped to see Finn Balor. Now, here comes the next competitor, the man he also faced last week, and that is Adrian Neville. Ladies and gentlemen, the man that Gravity forgot has landed in Brisbane, Australia.
This place is coming alive now. Which one of these competitors were in a title match at the time of their choosing? We'll find out shortly, as we're just moments away from kicking this Money in the Bank ladder match off.
God, Cole, see, this is another screw-up. This is like the third screw-up in, I don't know, a week. We can never take Cole places overseas, especially, more to come later on, guys. Here comes our next competitor of the night. here he comes. Captain Charisma himself, Christian.
What a reaction from the WWE Universe. I can't hear myself think. Yes, one of my favorite matches of the year. The Money in the Bank ladder match.
On you too, King? Did Cole put you up to this? Well, whatever. As you can see, Christian as well supporting the blue for the Big Guns Championship colors. Instead, he's got a little orange in there, but that really doesn't change anything up. But it's close enough to it as you can get. Now, Christian made his in-ring debut in episode 2 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, going up against Ambrose in our pre-show match. So that was pretty awesome. We recently talked to Christian last week, and kind of like before, like our interviews before the show starts, and we asked him what his thoughts about his brother Edge losing the championship match, and he was kind of disappointed, but more on that later on before the match begins. Now, our last and final competitor coming in. Wilson Cara supporting the Mexican colors of his heritage, the red, the white, and the green. It really doesn't change the matter of fact that he's supporting the colors of Big Guns or not, but I gotta say, his costume looks amazing. But here we go. Whoa, technical difficulties. Here we go. The ladder matches begin in Brisbane, Australia for our New Year's Revolution, our first match of the pay-per-view. This is gonna be great. Now, here you have it. We got Neville, Sin Cara, Heath, Slater, Christian, Finn Balor, and Dean Ambrose. Most of these guys are high flyers, but you gotta say these are the best high flyers you can get from the WWE and other promotions, New Japan, Lucha Underground. But yeah. Now, before we get all started off, we gotta say thank you, Brisbane, for being the most epic crowd around here. The best so far. We have heard a lot from Philadelphia, Oklahoma City, Vancouver, but so far we gotta say this has been the most populous crowd around here. So yeah, earlier today during the show we had a lot of fan access. Before the show actually started, when everyone was coming in, you had a whole bunch of fans out there waiting for them and stuff. All the wrestlers got their new gear up. We had Finn Balor. He came pretty late, but he says that his warrior paint is not always, it's not at its best, but he says it's good as it can be because it took him actually 4 hours to get all that paint ready up. We had multiple people helping out with that, which we thank you guys as well for helping out Finn. Now you got Sin Cara and his red attire. You got Neville in the white and orange. You got Dean Ambrose in the black tank top. You got Christian in the blue tights, and you got Heath Slater in the red tights as well. So yeah. So as you guys all know, last week we saw an SGW. We saw Edge lose to Dolph Ziggler and stuff, and then we'll continue the match. We got an interview with Christian from a fan and all, and this is what Christian had to say. It's kind of sad to see my brother lose like that, but I think this is a sign that maybe God didn't want him to win. He's saying let that opportunity go. But when Christian said when he talked to Edge, Edge was furious. He didn't care what Christian wanted to say. He says that he was screwed out of another shot. He said, I don't need your pity talk. Just because you didn't debut on a big show like me doesn't mean you have to bring me down. And that really upset Christian, and so far they haven't talked to each other for a while. So yeah. Then we had a fan talk to Dean Ambrose and see what he's going to pull out. They asked him what Dean Ambrose is going to do, and Dean Ambrose says, well, as you guys know, the title is going to be 24/7, and he plans to do that 24/7, keep the title. He's going to be the longest reigning champion, as he says. We asked Heath Slater what he's going to do. He says, everyone's talking about champions, how the people's champion, The Rock, is. He's going to be the social media's champion, or the media people's champion. We still haven't got that figured out from him yet. But, he says it's going to be epic when he becomes the champion. Cara said when he does win, the week or so, whatever time he has off, he's going to go down to see his family and celebrate in Mexico City with his people, his family, with the title around his waist. Adrian Neville says they are pretty close to him, so on the way back, he might see his family or something, or he might call him down to come with us to our next location. Christian says he just plans to get ready for the next show so he can defend the title for when he wins. Finn Balor, he says he's gonna give it his all before he wins the title. So yeah. Now later on tonight we have some amazing matchups for the show. We got Adrian Neville, Dean Ambrose on top of the ladder. Oh, Dean Ambrose headbutts Adrian Neville and throws him off. Joining Cara on the floor, but now Cara back up. He's there. Dean Ambrose going for the briefcase, and look at that. What's this? Oh, Dean Ambrose takes down Cara and leaves it all out. You got Christian and Finn Balor fighting outside the arena. Dean Ambrose working on Cara, now going back up the ladder. Adrian Neville working on Heath Slater, and Dean Ambrose trying to go back up for the briefcase once again. Wait, what's this? Everyone's up. Oh, Dean Ambrose is hanging. He's hanging from the title, or the ladder, and look at that! There's so much action on, there's just not enough time to say everything. We are sorry if we mess up here and there. Now, who else knew that I called it when I called it Michael would mess up where we are at our location as usual. So yeah. But as I was saying, tonight we have some epic matches. Our next match will be Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens. The winner of that will go on to the main event to take on Heath Slater. My bad again. I had a Steve Harvey moment. Look at that. Dean Ambrose getting taken down from that briefcase once again. I had a Steve Harvey moment, but we have another ladder match, and that'll be the main event. It'll be either Roman Reigns or Kevin Owens versus Antonio Cesaro. But then the next match after that will be Edge versus Johnson, and that match was just put in out of the blue after the main event of SW last week. So yeah. Oh, Christian with the sledgehammer throwing it down on Finn Balor. He's there taking out people with that ladder, setting the ladder up, getting ready to go up for something, but he's standing around. Christian with the ladder himself, he takes out Finn Balor and Heath Slater. Christian going up the ladder. Dean Ambrose trying to stop him. He's looking around. He hits. Oh, look at that! Congratulations! Our new champion is crowned. Christian, but before the whole thing goes off, we'll talk more about that later. But we have to show all the highlights and stuff. I gotta say, that was a beautiful match. A lot of great moments here and there, but congratulations, Christian. I think you just did something right, and you proved your brother wrong. You showed Edge that it doesn't take a coward. Well, Christian has gotten the briefcase open and gotten the title out. Finn Balor, all the other competitors except for Dean Ambrose, who was still laid outside, kind of getting checked up on. Everyone else has gone out and fought very hard in this match tonight. But congratulations to Christian for winning this match, holding the title in respect. He's come this far to make it big. Look at that. That is your new Big Guns champion. I've never seen such a proud champion winner. He has just set a new milestone in Big Guns and SW for being the first ever Big Guns champion. But next week he does have a match. But who will be against is still time to find out. But we will get that after we show promo and all the matches that are coming up later on tonight. But yeah. Please don't forget to check out SGW setup, so you guys get more information on what's going to happen in the future for the title. Ignore the exit rematch thing because we have more to come. But please don't forget, upcoming on the pay-per-view is our first match. The first matchup will be the semifinals, the finals for the #1 contendership for the Intercontinental Championship. That is Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens. And our next match is, and that second matchup will be Edge versus John Cena. Yep, there we go, Edge versus John Cena. And our next match after that, our world title match, will be the World Champion Big Show versus Dolph Ziggler in a world title match. Now, thank you guys for watching in the show. And before we end the show off completely, before the pay-per-view begins, let's just say next week on Big Guns, it's going to be pretty awesome because we're going to have our first ever title defense. And hoping that Christian is 100% after going through that ladder match. He might not be, but you won't believe who he's facing. Alright, show the matchup card. And that will be Christian versus Dean Ambrose. That'll be his first title defense. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching this episode again. Please do not forget to check out SGW Setup Episode 6. If I'm mistaken, I'm sorry. But yeah. We'll see you guys next week in whatever location we are in. Later!